friendly reminder that there is no eating, drinking, smoking, or vaping on the train with the exception of water. As well, I ask that you please remain seated, arms and legs well within the train carriage at all times. We're about to enter a 40-acre reserve consisting mostly of open woodlands. It serves as a natural refuge for many wild animals and birds native to southern Ontario. Predominant vegetation in this area includes willow, ash, elm, poplar, and large sheltering white pine forest. The Nature Boy Scenic Railway is intended as a scenic ride and not as an animal display. Therefore, it only be by chance that animals are seen. So keep your eyes peeled and your cameras ready. The train you're riding on is being pulled by a miniature replica of an 1863 C.P. Huntington steam engine. The original engine played an important role in building the western portion of the Transcontinental Railroad from 1864 to 1869. Today, the original engine stands in front of the railroad station in Sacramento, California, as a symbol of the engineering marvel from over 100 years ago. Watch closely, you'll probably spot many painted turtles sunning themselves on logs and rocks exposed above the pond surface. A very common freshwater species, the painted turtle feeds underwater on plants, insects, and mosquito larvae. Turtles are very timid creatures and will dive underneath water if disturbed. Female painted turtles range from 10 to 25 centimeters long, and the males are smaller. Interesting fact about turtles is that warmer weather causes turtles to be born female. Also, if you've ever heard that turtles can breathe through their bums, this is in fact true. In the winter, they hibernate at the bottom of ponds and take in the water through their bum to absorb the water's oxygen to breathe. Coming up on your left-hand side, you can see the largest of the swans, the trumpeter swan. It breeds from Alaska to the Rocky Mountain states. It gets its name from the trumpeting sound that it makes, and is easily distinguished by their straight, black, pointy beak. They are extremely territorial and will defend a territory of over 120 acres. That is 3 times the size of the reserve you're traveling through now. Also with them are the Canadian geese. The Canadian goose is the most common type of goose in North America. It is easily recognized by its brown body plumage, black head and neck, and prominent white cheek patch. Every spring, approximately 100 breeding pairs migrate to African land safari from the wintering grounds in southern United States. Nests are built close to the water's edge, and 4 to 6 creamy white eggs are incubated for 28 days. The Canadian geese travel in a typical V formation, and their call can be heard from great distances. It is said that V formation serves 2 important purposes. Firstly, it conserves their energy. Each bird flies slightly above the bird in front of them, resulting in a reduction of wind resistance. They take turns being in front of the V, falling behind when they get tired. This way they can fly for long periods of time without having to stop for rest. Secondly, it's a way to communicate and coordinate with each other, making sure no bird is unaccounted for. Fighter pilots often use this formation for the same reasons.
Going down in there.
Side is a state-of-the-art elephant facility designed to house the park's herd of Asian elephants. The 18,000 square foot facility features a computer-controlled ventilation system, heated floors, and natural lighting. A laboratory and research center within the facility enables our staff to continue their efforts in maintaining one of North America's most successful breeding programs for this endangered species. African Lion Safari is the founding member of the International Elephant Foundation, accredited by CASA, which supports conservation, education, and research worldwide. Through their passion, expertise, knowledge, and partnerships, they inspire and engage people to ensure a vibrant future with elephants everywhere. Elephants have very delicate skin, and you will see them tossing hay and dirt on their backs to protect themselves from the sun. They can weigh up to a whopping 10,000 pounds. Keep an eye out for the baby elephant that you can see waddling around over there as well. Once the train tour is done, you're more Keep an eye out to your left-hand side for the painted turtles sunning themselves on rocks and locks exposed above the pond surface. European white storks are found throughout Europe during the summer months. They nest on the roof of houses, trees, and chimneys. These birds return to the same nesting site year after year, adding to the nest each year. Nests have been known to reach several hundred pounds in weight before they're blown down in storms. They're known as the bringer of good luck to the owner's house, which they nest on, and commonly referred to as the deliverer of babies. We are approaching the end of the tour. I ask that you please remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop back at the station. Once you have exited the train, the path leading off to the right is a gateway to show areas, including Parrot Paradise Show at 12 o'clock, Birds of Prey flying demonstrations at 12:30, and Wild Wonders at 1 p.m. Should you have any questions about the tour or African Lion Safari in general, I would be happy to try and answer them for you. Thank you for visiting us today and have a wild stay here on safari. As we exit the reserve, keep an eye out on your left-hand side as we have a lot of our painted turtles sunning themselves on this one log towards your left-hand side. Once again, thank you for visiting us at African Lion Safari. And have a blessed stay here on the safari. Please watch your head and your step when exiting from the train.